So I wanted to pause for a moment, take a step back, and try to relate this back to multi-cycle uh, and what that means. So the an instruction is going to take multiple clock cycles to execute, but the number of clock cycles that we're going to take to execute it will depend on the individual instruction. Now, this, I've got a picture of a clock at the bottom of just the rising and falling clock. And it's supposed to be more or less synchronized as well as I can get it by drawing these by hand for each of these state 0, state 1. State 0 represents a clock cycle, state 1 represents a clock cycle, states 2, 4, 6, 9, 11 represent a clock cycle, and so on. In the single cycle, we would take this entire period from here to here as one clock cycle, one longer clock cycle. Whereas in multi-cycle, well, if we're done with states, we can go ahead and only execute 80% of the amount of time that we're taking for the instruction before we move on to the next instruction.